How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Weebshit podcast. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Jess, and welcome to our very first episode, which is actually great, right?
Yeah, it's can't believe we're actually just we just up and we're just going to up and do this. Uh,
I mean, like with the pandemic, we don't
yeah,
really have much occupied. I mean, we have a lot of free time.
definitely.
I mean, I mean that's the case for me.
Yeah, and everyone and their mother is doing a podcast now.
Oh, dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So
I mean, we've been talking about doing one, I guess, for a while, and
yeah,
it's been in the back burner. So
A-
why not?
and all it takes is a damn pandemic to get around to it. Amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah,
So
yeah. So,
this podcast is mostly going to be us just talking about anime, manga,
mhm.
and everything else under the sun.
Yep.
And
This.
just an excuse for us to talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about.
Yep. I mean, that is true. It's like this is just an avenue for us to talk shit without facing consequences. Cause like, hey, it's our show. Fuck you. I'm kidding.
uh, yes, we are going to lay bare our shit taste in anime and manga to the general audience.
I mean, originally there was trash taste, but
The-
someone got ahead of us.
someone big got ahead of us on that one.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
And if
yeah, we're gonna settle
you
for
guys.
something close.
So yeah, what do you want to talk about?
I guess we
For
can talk about
America.
our origin story. You know,
Hmm.
how we
Oh,
got
like
into
how we got into
anime.
anime?
Who we are,
Yeah.
how we got into
Oh, wait.
anime, and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, sure.
So I guess you want to start?
Sure. I mean, I'm down talking about it. I got into anime, I guess, 2018, because like Aaron here has
That's
been in,
recent, actually.
that's like I've been into anime for like 2 years. Aaron here has been into anime way longer than I have, like ever since we were in high school, right?
Yeah, like I didn't really take anime all that seriously until then. No, I was
Mm,
watching Pokemon and everything else that came before Pokemon because it was on TV. It was
yeah,
airing back.
Cartoon
It was
Network.
airing in Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
One
that's
of the
dope.
cartoon channels in that's airing in the country, and
Mm,
that's how I got into anime before I even knew it was anime. To me, it was like
mm.
it was awesome. I didn't think about whether it was cartoons or anime. All I
Yeah,
know
I think
was
that's the case for
There's Pokemans. Okay,
Pokemon.
there's
Yeah,
Pokemans.
Naruto. You watched Naruto on
Ah,
Cartoon Network? Watched it?
no, I didn't actually. It was
No,
I
you
tried
didn't.
to get. Like, I remember watching one episode and was like bored as fuck. I got bored. I don't know
Oh, that's
why.
hard.
It's like I was
Eh,
like, this is Naruto. This sounds kind of boring. I'd rather just watch my
This shit's
Pokemon
dope.
again.
And
I
little
mean, I'd
did you
rather
know
just
how
watch
big
Pikachu kick ass than whatever this shit is.
yeah, and
But
you didn't realize how big it's gonna get.
yeah, it was at the first season. I think it was airing the first few seasons at the time. You know, when Naruto was still
I think it
a
was before,
teenager.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was. I'm pretty sure it was set before Shippuden because like
yeah, it was, it
it
was.
was building up to Sasuke leaving the village,
But I remember
and
being really, really sad when Sasuke finally just went to the dark side. It's like, oh no,
yeah, despite
Sasuke.
not watching it.
Despite not really watching it or being invested in it, I was like, oh man, he really turned to the dark side. I hope Naruto
Can't
gets him
believe that.
back.
Do you even know what happened?
I don't know. It's like they were
No,
fighting. They were fighting, and oh shit! Is
ninjas.
Sasuke supposed to be a good guy? It's like, oh no, no, Sasuke.
I mean, like Naruto is like everyone's. I think it's a lot of people's like
Oh yeah.
gateway anime,
If you ask
right?
any adult here, yeah, they would definitely like Naruto, Bleach. It's like that shit was
Fairy
airing.
Tail.
Yeah, that shit was airing all over the local channels.
Oh yeah,
Tagalog
definitely.
dubs, of course.
Oh,
That didn't stop
it's a
the
strange
that didn't stop the Filipino weeb though. It's like they
the
enjoyed that
young
shit.
weeb.
Yeah.
How about you? What would you say concretely was your like gateway anime?
Gateway anime. Mirai Nikki.
Mirai Nikki?
I
Really?
know, I know. It's a shameful answer, but I mean, it's
I
not.
mean, I,
But it's like at the time, it was like, whoa, a
oh
death
shit,
game.
Death
People
Game.
getting killed. Oh shit.
A main heroine psychotic?
Oh my god, that's so edgy. That's so amazing. So, at the time, I guess it was because back then it was like one of the first few that tried that shit. But now everyone and now every studio wants to capitalize on that front by making their own death games.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool concept, but
Yeah, it
once
wasn't
it's already
wasn't
done,
looking back. It was like all right, it was all right.
yeah.
But at the time,
I
I was
like,
like, whoa, this is interesting. That's pretty
mm.
good.
I,
So,
but there's
what
no
about you
shame in
though?
admitting. For me, I would say it's a cliche pick, but it's definitely Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh man, I remember watching that when I
Yeah,
was a kid. The first
remember when
one
it
or
aired? It's
Brotherhood?
still. I think it was Brotherhood because like
Oh, all
when I
right.
got back into it in 2018, I
Yeah.
watched the first one,
Hmm.
which was it didn't have a conclusive ending. The manga didn't end by then, and then
Oh, okay.
after that, I watched Brotherhood, and like I
Oh.
like Brotherhood more.
Oh, how come? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. It's kind of debatable actually which one is better. But why do you think Brotherhood is better?
I think Brotherhood was better because this is very controversial to say, but like I like the ending of Brotherhood more because it had a more cohesive ending than the original one.
Ah, I
Because like
see.
the original one, I just remember, fuck, I have really bad memory of it. But like I think they got transported into another world,
What the fuck?
like in the real world.
What's that? It's Isekai before Isekai.
I think so, but like I like Brotherhood more because like it had a more cohesive story, and the
Ah,
ending was, you know, the ending was it had a finality to it that
uh-huh.
like I appreciated.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I heard Brotherhood is more faithful to the manga
yeah, it
than
is
the animation
because
than
by
the
that
first
time the
anime
manga was
was.
already yeah because by that time the manga was already finished. So
And
don't
it's like, all right, time to go.
it's weird like
Yeah, it's
watching both.
understandable from the looks of it because the
Mm,
manga wasn't done, but the anime is going in a very fast pace. Yeah, okay, I
yeah.
understand the situation there.
Mm. But
Okay,
yeah,
sorry,
uh,
what were you saying?
but yeah, it's weird to watch it because like the first 14 or so episodes were exactly the same.
What the
Because
fuck?
like
Really?
Brotherhood is like
Ah,
yeah,
yeah,
it was
I
exactly
remember watching the first few episodes. It was on the AXN channel.
oh yeah, definitely.
I was like, I was in the
That's where I
hospital
watched the
back then.
first.
I had nothing to do, and I only had this shitty Nokia phone to access Facebook.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was my only form of entertainment, right? This
Hmm.
shitty Nokia phone with the internet, and the only thing on TV was like AXN. There was no anime channels, so it's
Hmm.
like, oh shit. I enjoyed the living shit out of the first few episodes of Full Metal Alchemist because of it.
Yeah, it was great. Like AXN used to air like Black Butler and stuff,
Oh
and like
really?
the first
Ah, really?
Black Butler
Man.
and Bleach. That's what I remember. I used to catch Bleach, even though it aired like the middle of the in the middle of us. Like it didn't even air the first episode. And I don't know what's going on, but I'm liking this.
I only watched Black. I remember Black Butler. Yeah, I watched it during. It was like the first few anime I ever watched. Like it was like the second anime I
Mm,
watched, mostly because a
mm,
girl I like uh loved that anime. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna get into it.
mm. Yeah, just for you, my
I was
queen.
simping. I was simping hard. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna watch Black Butler, no problem. It's really good though,
So,
but it's like
mm,
honestly, I don't know. It's not something I would rewatch. But I
mm,
really do like the characters. The story was great. It's full of intrigue. The setting is also nice. Old England, I think. It was somewhere in the Europe, which was very amazing. But yeah, it's
I mean,
the fandom is of course filled with it's like
yeah,
yaoi fangirls
I can
everywhere. It's
understand.
like not that that
But
would
like
keep me.
Yeah, I don't think so. Like a fandom is not always the reflection of its like material, and
Yeah.
it happens. But like, how about TV5? Were you ever like a loyal subscriber? Because like TV5 used to air a lot of great anime.
Ah,
You ever got into
TV5.
TV5?
Oh man, I never really watched it, dude. I'm more of a cart. I was
Oh,
I had cable, so it was like, I was like Cartoon Network, Disney Channel for me, you know. So everything that Disney Channel or Cartoon Network had, I was in on that shit. I never really
yeah.
went to the local channels for anime. Sometimes my friends'
I mean,
houses would have them on, and that's the only time I would actually like watch any of those.
mm,
But I was even back then. I don't know why, but I was an elitist when it comes to Tagalog dubs. Tagalog
it's
being our local
virtually
language, by the
unwatchable.
way.
Mm. It's like, oh, this is unwatchable.
It's like Tagalog. Ew. Come on, get that shit out of my face. English dubs are
But like,
nothing.
yeah, yeah, but, like TV5 had a lot of decent ones. Cause like that was my early intro into anime. Cause like I got into 2018, but like I remember watching anime as a kid,
Yeah, we were
and
kind of
TV5 was
bullying you into watching anime.
yeah. But like when I was a kid, I used to like watch it on TV5 all the time because they had a
Oh,
very decent selection. Toradora, which is
oh,
great.
Toradora was in TV5.
Yeah, Toradora was in TV5.
That's
Shahogan
crazy.
Ashana,
Oh
right?
man,
Shahogan Ashana was on
I still haven't
TV5.
finished that.
Yamato Nadeshiko.
Ah,
You ever?
Yamato na Deshiko. Ano?
Yeah,
Combat Buster ba
it's
yan? Or...
no. It's like Yamato Nadeshiko, the Wallflower. You haven't now watched that yet?
Ah, yeah, that one. It, I tried to watch it. I didn't finish it though. I don't know. The animation I remember was horrendous in my eyes at the
Yeah,
time.
because like it's.
It
I
was
think it's a shoujo type,
yeah,
if
it
I
is.
remember. Like, but it was fun. And Code Geass, that
Oh
was my
yeah,
shit, man.
that's like politics, the anime.
Politics, the anime, and
Space
like
politics, the anime.
it was fun. That was
I
like
haven't watched it
one of
yet,
my
but I do plan on. It's like it's a classic that I can't I cannot watch it. Wow, that was an awkward formation of sentences. Anyway,
yeah, but it's fine. I mean, like there are a lot of anime classics that I personally have not gotten into yet, but I am trying. Like
yeah,
I got into like
there's a large sea out there, man.
there's a large sea of classic out there. If you're unfamiliar of the scope of the anime scene, God, you're missing. You feel like you're missing out on a lot of great animes. Ever
Yeah,
felt like that? Like you're
I mean,
watching something you're enjoying,
I
and like you
take my
feel like,
time when it comes to anime.
mm,
Like it took me an entire year just to finish Boku no Hero. Like I've been watching it in
Jesus.
and
Oh
out.
yeah.
I've been watching it like in and out.
Mm.
Uh, and you get and I think I've started watching since 2019, and then I just finished the third and fourth season just this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I think I'm
you
yeah I think I'm right.
you were talking to about you were talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, I wasn't still into MHA back then, and then when I told you, hey, I'm starting MHA right now, and you said, oh, I got finished like season 3. I'm like, what? What the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's like the moment you told me that, it's like okay, finally I have a reason to finish the anime, and I've been high on nothing but hype ever since.
Yeah, it's fine. Like MHA was one of the very first things I was worried about, like getting into it. Like maybe it was overhyped. It just has a lot of momentum from the fans, and like
Oh yeah,
when I watch it,
definitely.
I'm like, but that the hype was justified. I
Yeah,
actually
definitely. Yeah.
very much, yeah, I very much enjoyed My Hero Academia. So the next segment is just gonna be us simping about it.
Oh man. So yeah, spoiler warning, I guess. Because
Spoiler
holy
warning.
shit, that was amazing. Yeah, the season
Mm,
3 and 4 was amazing.
yeah, like season 1 was like a very amazing setup.
Yeah,
Uh, people people always talk about like the later seasons, but for me, like season 1 was actually pretty great. Like, holy hell, like this got me hyped. You know,
Oh yeah, seeing
despite
Deku just
how short it is.
train
Oh,
and be this ripped dude. He went from
oh
scrawny kid to ripped
to
dude.
rip
It's in a
to
few
rip
months.
50
What the
year old.
hell?
I mean, it was like 10 months. You know, his training was 10 months, but like,
Yeah, but
holy
still,
hell, 50
in less than a year, he became a scrawny kid to just Giga Chad.
Giga Chad instantly, and and then All Might, and All Might and all that stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
he
when
just gave him. It was that scene where he kind of just told him he can be a hero. That was like, ah,
oh, he cried. Oh well,
that was,
damn.
I shed tears.
Same. I was gonna, oh man, but no. For me, one of my favorite scenes from all time has to be All Might's fight with All For One in season 3.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
right,
was so fucking hype.
right.
All
I
Might was
know.
just pummeling the shit out of him, and it's like
He used the United
all for
States
one,
of
of course,
Smash.
doing all for one things, being an evil fuck, of course. I thought All Might was going to die there. Honestly,
Oh
it's like
yes,
I wouldn't be surprised if he did, but I thought it's like this is it, right? It's like,
yeah.
but
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure
guess he
this
has
is
to
it.
be arrested or something. So okay.
But, the United States of Smash scene is a
Oh yeah, that
classic.
was like his ultimate move. It's fucking
It was ultimate.
destroyed. Fucking destroyed him already. Oh man.
And when he said next is your turn, I'm like, Deku was the only one crying. I'm like, oh, I get it.
And
God
then
damn
Bakugo was
it.
like, yeah, sus.
Oh,
Deku is definitely
it's
sus.
sus. Oh, nani shite na Deku. Yeah, after.
Yeah, of
Oh
course
my
he.
god.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I mean, how about for you? Like, what are your opinions on a character like Bakugo? Like, cause like a majority of
I thought it
fans
was an
like,
annoying little shit at first, but he grew on me.
mm,
Yeah, he grew on me. I thought it was an annoying
cause he
little
was
shit
like,
at first.
yeah, cause like the first time I'm watching it, like, how can you redeem this guy? This dude, like,
And
he
then,
almost bullied Deku into committing suicide.
oh, for real? I forgot about that one.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's like in season 1, like I think Deku was just gonna jump because he couldn't take it anymore. Like,
Ah, yeah.
and then like,
That was a. That was a. That,
and I
that
think,
was a concerning part of anime.
yeah, cause like, and I'm thinking, how are they ever gonna redeem a guy like this throughout the series? Like, this guy is obviously he's violent, he's aggressive,
Yeah,
and
but apparently
doesn't know
they
how to get
did.
along.
They did.
Yeah, which is
They made him
good,
likable.
sort of. I guess for me, his redemption was like, really. I mean, he deserves a bit more than that.
Yeah,
To be honest.
definitely. I think he's finally. I think he's finally like the moment he got kidnapped, it's like it's like I think we all know he's not gonna be evil anytime soon. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
you know, he's
He's
a good.
really dead set on being an actual proper hero, and
Mm.
surpassing All Might and all that.
And yeah, but like,
He's just an asshole.
he's an asshole. But like, I definitely enjoyed
His mom's
him in
pretty hot
season
though.
4
Not gonna
more.
lie.
Yeah,
His mom's
true.
pretty.
Oh my
His
god.
mom's just 10 out of
But
10.
like Bakugo in season 4, like I enjoyed him more in season 4. That he
Ah,
was
how
barely
come?
in it. I'm kidding. That he was barely in it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
Because like I remember like the episode with the kids. I really
Oh
like
yeah, I like that
it
one
was
too.
still
That was really cute.
like these kids are fucking monsters, man. Like put it
Oh,
down.
he was. Bug was just losing his shit at every moment.
Yeah, I'm like, but there was a line that he said like to the one of the kids, like the ringleader was being a dick,
Ah, yeah.
and like he said, like you can't look at your own weakness. You can't ever acknowledge your weaknesses if you keep looking down on others.
Oh
And I'm like,
yeah.
damn,
It's like he's
that
talking to
made me
himself or
realize,
something.
yeah, yeah, and I'm like, oh, that's character development
Oh,
right
I know,
there,
right? And
right?
they handle. Yeah, that was a really nice episode. They handled the kids uh, very flashy, very flashy way. Actually, You know, they gave him a ice slide. That was really nice.
Yeah, it was a mature way. You don't break them down. You kind of
You,
motivate them to strive for more
yeah,
without being
definitely.
dicks. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, also, I don't think this is understated. The animation in MHA is amazing,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah, I noticed that one. The fight scenes were just amazing, to the point where I read the manga, it's kind of I kind of miss the
I let
animation,
down.
honestly.
It's,
The
yeah,
fight scenes are
and I
always
like
well animated, and it's and
so
you
well.
and
It's so colorful.
especially the how can I say this, the school festival arc.
Oh yeah,
The performance was very very amazing, because in the
it
manga,
was. It was
I read the manga, right? It was just, it was just showing off
very
what they
static.
did. It was all very static.
Mm,
uh but in but in the anime, it's like it's shown, it really, they really made use of the medium in such a way that, you know in such a way that the scene is way more powerful than it was in the manga, I think.
yeah, I mean, like, I guess that's the hardest part of like trying to differentiate the manga from the anime because like obviously there's a lot of things that the anime does better when it comes to scenes like that because it's much more palpable when you actually listening to the music
Yeah. uh I really
and
like this song. It's, although to me, the to have an English song in a Japanese
yeah
anime,
it
it
kind
feels a little out
of
of place. I thought it was going to be like a Japanese song as usual, but okay, I'll
yeah
take it. It was a pretty decent song, you know.
it was but like
And when Eri finally
I
smiled, it's like, oh,
oh that
damn! I
warmed my
watch that
heart
every time. Actually, it's like I
yeah
still watch it to this day. It's like, oh my god, she finally
it's
smiled.
so cute I'm like oh it melt my heart more come on
Yeah, it
and
just
then
melts. Okay.
and I like the art style. There's like a very comic book-ish art style that they employ throughout the
Oh,
series, which
I
is
never noticed that.
pretty
To
amazing.
me, it was basically just anime as usual for me.
Yeah, because like I would say it's because it's a signature Bones. Because like they really managed to implement like there's it's subtle but it's stylistic. Because
Ah,
like in how they design the characters and how they draw the world, like I really enjoy it. There is that hint of comic book-ish style, you know, which
yeah.
I appreciate.
The character designs are very unique and amazing too. Um,
Yeah,
Often
exactly. And
the anime has a lot of these abilities that, I don't know. It's something that we don't see in the Western comic books. We got like
because
shark.
like
We got like these dudes who, we got like these oddly shaped human beings. It's like, and their quirk is,
you got Beastmen,
yeah.
literal Beastmen.
It's like, you remember like in season 4, it's like there's the dog.
Ah, the dog chief
Yeah,
from season 2.
he was really really fun to watch, even though he had like
It
a
was
short
fun,
appearance.
yeah,
The more he gets angry,
yeah.
the more his dog side just
And he
takes
keeps
over.
saying woof. Oh, that was so cute. Woof.
Yeah,
Like
that
every
was
time he
just,
finishes the sentence, he says woof.
yeah. It's like,
That was good. That was great.
that's charming.
It's charming,
It
yeah.
reminds me of Squid
But
Girl,
like,
when she always has that tick as well. If you watch Squid Girl,
nah, I am not.
oh, you
Only squids
should.
I watch in
It's amazing. It's one of the
the
first.
only animated,
It's one of the first
the
few animes I always
animated squid.
watch.
Mhm,
It's you should. It's really really fun.
mhm. But yeah, the only animated squids I watch are the of Grand kind.
Ah, yes,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
the off-brand kind.
But going back to MHA, it's very fun. Like I would say one of its greatest strengths has to be its characters, because it's their backbone, and the way what's the name of the mangaka?
I have
The,
forgotten. I wish.
Kohei Horikoshi. Like it's very good. Like the way the characters are written, they don't
Mm.
feel like very one off. because usually in a cast this big, there tends to be some who are, one-note characters who just act
Yeah,
as support.
I think a lot of shonen suffers from that, where it's like
Yeah.
one character's just there and then forgotten the next.
Yeah, it tends to suffer from static characters. But like, with My Hero Academia, you can appreciate the fact that you feel like every character is their own person
Yeah,
and isn't
class one
just
A
there to.
is class 1A. It's I think there's a bit of a challenge there, to, it's typical to have one or two or three characters, right? To have the
Focus on.
the center of focus when it comes to character development, but an entire class, right? So it's about like 20 or so of them, I think.
They're 20.
And all of
there's
them are
20.
are given ample enough attention, and that's a real challenging thing.
Yeah, and then you balance out. You risk focusing on uninteresting characters, and
Yeah,
you're gonna. It's a risk factor that comes when you make a cast this big. You either focus on characters that the rest become irrelevant, or you focus on uninteresting ones so much that you know you'd
the
rather have
the
the
ones
mixed cast
that should have the attention getting aren't getting it.
enough.
Yeah,
And MHA balances out really great by giving, even if it's just small scenes, like it really feels like I start to care for these kids, which is great.
yeah, it really does a good job in getting, and also getting you hyped whenever they actually fight some bad guys.
Oh yeah, it does. The bad guys in it.
Can we talk
I
about
mean,
yeah? Oh, sorry. Can you continue?
yeah, like the bad guys in it. I know you have a very very strong feelings when it comes to bad guys in anime.
Yeah, fuck those guys. I don't give a shit about your backstory. Just go to Tartarus already. Get your ass kicked and go. Just get your ass kicked and go. All right. So it's all good.
Aaron is very.
I want
Aaron is
to
very
focus on my
oppressive.
class 1A once again. All right.
It's like when the Demon Slayer one, you kept ranting about how much you don't give a shit about the demon's
Oh,
backstory.
sorry.
And I'm like, oh.
I tried to give a shit, but I just want Tanjiro to just slice him down already and just move on, because I want to see more of Nezuko.
Yeah, like every time Aaron talked about like one of the demons, he always kept saying like
Yeah, I skip it.
yeah, Aaron skips it and he just
Oh,
doesn't
you're
give
a
a shit.
demon and you
just
killed your family? No, sliced. All right, let's move on. We got more demons to slay. All right, we got like 24 episodes. We ain't got no time for your backstory. Come on.
Come on, man.
No,
Can't pad this out
but
any
I do
longer.
appreciate that despite me being a little weird about it, despite being a little ADHD about it, I do appreciate that they somehow give these demons a backstory. I just really don't give a shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's important, You got to give context to actions.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing.
I do want to know
when it
more
comes to
about
writing.
Muzan though, about Michael Jackson.
Maybe read the manga.
Yeah, I will actually. It's in my backlog. I'm just focusing on a lot of slice of life at the moment.
But yeah, going back to MHA, I really like how the villains there are also written. Like you got the League of Villains.
Oh yeah,
Which,
and then we got this other. Do you know about the other party?
Well, other party.
The
No,
Meta Liberation Front, I think.
Deepa. I think they're Deepa. I don't think it's introduced yet.
Yeah. They weren't mentioned at all. I think. Yeah, I don't think they were mentioned at all in the anime. It was mostly focused on the League of Villains, which is fine. It's like I can't wait to see their asses in Tartarus at some point.
Yes.
And Deku kicks their ass somehow. One thing's for sure, I am interested in what Dabi's about.
Oh yeah, there's a popular theory among the fans that he's actually the older Todoroki.
Yeah, he's actually Endeavor's dead kid.
That older kid.
I wouldn't be surprised though, because he's
they're practically the same.
Endeavor kind of implied that yes, he's actually pretty fucking powerful, and he could be more powerful than him.
Oh,
So,
really?
so maybe his blue flames have something to do with that kind of raw power, you know? Oh shit! I'm sorry if I spoiled you. What the fuck?
I mean, we warned them.
Huh? Yeah,
I mean,
but
we did warn them.
yeah, but yeah, I'm kind of excited to see if whether or not that's actually true.
Yeah, it would be cool. Like have him and Todoroki duke it out.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
oh,
it's like,
that would
oh,
be fun.
I am your older brother, Totoro. It's like, oh,
Nani?
oh no, and then they're gonna
Got
fight it out.
the Joker version of Spike Spiegel versus Edgelord.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be.
Yeah,
I guess, and it wouldn't be a surprise because you know how Dabi has all these burn scars or something. You know, he has all these.
yeah, probably.
I don't know if it's
I would
just for
say
show or if he really went through like an accident and it burned him.
Who knows?
Yeah, so
Yeah, who
I'm
knows?
really excited
Hopefully.
to see like his origins. I don't think we got that yet.
I don't think so either. But you know, let's see.
So, what are your thoughts regarding Gentle Criminal?
Oh my God, this is the this he's a filler villain.
He is.
That's
He
what I
is.
would say.
He's annoying
He
as
is.
shit. He's annoying as shit. And yeah,
God,
he
I
really
remember-
does fill the shoes of a filler villain. That's for sure.
Does fill the shoes also. I remember you were talking about like him to me, and you were so pissed off. that
Why is he
exists.
here? Why is he here? Is he necessary?
I mean, Deku needs to flex on someone.
Oh, okay. So he just needs a target, I guess, because he was practicing his long range abilities
New
at the time.
skills.
So of course he needs a walking target. Like, all right, fair enough, I guess. But could have
An
been
old
someone better,
man and-
like an actual terrorist, not some, not some embodiment of what a Japanese thinks a British person is.
and his and his midget psychic. I legit thought that was his daughter.
Honestly,
at first.
she's the to me she's the kind of saving grace of this arc. She's really cute.
Mm,
She's apparently
yeah.
21. I thought she was younger. She's
She's
a
I
lolly.
thought she was or something. I like, why is your daughter so into this? Like, and like, what?
I honestly liked their their pseudo father daughter relationship. Honestly,
Isn't it implied they love each other?
yeah, it's kind of weird, but you know she's 21, so I guess it's okay. I guess it's legal.
She's a short ass 21-year-old, by
Yeah,
the
I
way.
know, right?
And it's
But you know she's really cute. I hope she doesn't get imprisoned or anything.
Yeah.
And turn into a villain or something. That would suck. Because she's
That
way
would
too
suck.
dangerous to be kept alive, to be honest. If she can take down the school security in a drop of a hat.
true. Holy crap.
Like
But
the
that was
only
a
thing
fun
that
arc.
stopped her was everyone's, it's like I really relate to what actually stopped her. Poor Wi-Fi connection.
He tried to get close, and
I really relate to
there
that.
was no
It's like,
signal out there.
that spoke to me. Oh, my attempts to hijack a school got thwarted
Got
by
stopped
poor
by poor
Wi-Fi
connection.
reception. Like, damn.
It's so weird that
Preach.
their plan hinges. The plan hinges on them being able to hack, and it would be funny like they try to hack it, but they have to get closer.
Yeah,
There's no-
so weird.
It
And
was.
it's like what? It's like what? Even if you did get to the school, it's like what the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like someone is gonna recognize you while you're over there, and like, I guess that was their
It wasn't
point.
well thought out. That's for sure.
Yeah, and you know,
But
Aaron enjoyed shit talking them.
yeah, fuck you. It's like unnecessary villain. Yeah, you deserve that instant tea.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but overall, it led to a very amazing performance. Whatever. It's like that arc had its upsides. I just wish we had
Yeah,
an actual terrorist.
we should have been better. But yeah,
I mean,
um,
when are we gonna get another Stain like villain? I guess Dabby is the closest thing we got to that
maybe.
one. But you know, uh,
Yeah,
honestly, Stain just came and went, and I'm kind of disappointed we're not seeing more of him.
but like Stain was like his appearance managed to like
Yeah,
send waves.
definitely, it inspired a lot of villains.
My God, is this gonna be a My Hero Academia episode, man?
Oh my god, I hope not. Well, I
Oh
don't
no,
mind actually either way. It's fine.
true. Yeah, it's fine. But um, how about let's talk about also vigilantes? We can't talk about
Oh,
MHA without our favorite spinoff. Come
Vigilantes,
on,
hell yeah!
vigilante.
The most
You
slept
guys
on.
have not,
It's pretty slept on manga series.
but if you guys ever like want to get into My Hero Academia and like maybe you're kind of intimidated by the manga at the moment because
Yes,
like
it's
it's not.
like 274 or 78 chapters as of this recording. I'm not
Yeah,
really sure. I haven't checked
but
fully,
like
but yeah.
if you guys are maybe intimidated by it or like want something more, definitely check out My Hero Vigilantes. It's a great spin-off series. 'Cause,
Oh, yeah, because it actually gives backstories to those that weren't able to like. It gives more backstory to the world actually.
yeah, and it's a prequel series, and like it shows you events and you know
I
I
guess when
hope.
it finally finishes, that's when I will actually recommend someone to, hey, if you want to get into Boku no Hero, start with Vigilantes.
Yeah,
Just
I
binge
guess,
read
but
that
no.
shit. It's only like 100 or so. I think it'll only be 100 or so. Like I think
Aw.
at most it'll be like 150, but I doubt it. But yeah, it's a nice way to start because it'll give you some context to some characters and the
you know,
backstories of some
it,
characters.
it's the best part of the main series, and it explores a lot more different things, other
Yeah, a lot of surprise.
aside from
Yeah,
superheroes.
there's surprising history
Yeah, yeah,
in the way
that's
of the
what I
world.
care about. Yeah, but yeah, definitely check out Vigilantes. It's a very great series, especially the current arc or the arc that came before it was oh broke my heart. It still breaks
Yeah,
my
okay, so
heart, man.
spoilers when it comes to vigilantes, I guess.
No,
You want to talk
about
about
that?
it?
Nah, I don't think so. We're recommending it, but
All right, all right.
eh,
I'm still hyped for the next uh for the next chapter. It's really cool
yeah,
of
same.
Viz actually. It's really cool of Viz to release the last three episodes chapters of the latest manga. It's really cool of them to release that shit for
Yeah,
free.
it's free English release on Viz. If you have an account, you can read the entire series.
Uh,
So Viz,
wait. I think you can only read the first three, right? Or do you have? Or can you read all of it? For real?
I think you can read all of it if you have an account on Viz.
Oh, I
You have to
see. Because last I checked, it was like you can only read 1 to 3, and the latest 3 chapters. So it's like, all right, that's fine.
I don't know.
Cool, fair enough.
So hopefully, I think if you make an account on Viz, like you get access to the entire series. You can read it in its English, real English translation. So, check out. It's in Viz Media. Yeah, it's in Viz Media. Yeah,
Yeah,
Viz Media.
and now we're shilling for Viz. Nice.
So Viz free sponsorship. I'm kidding.
But anyway, so I guess we can go back to our origin story and have like what's like the first anime that like made you like tear up?
First anime that ever made me tear up. My God, I always talk about this like to all my friends because they're so weirded out that why is this the scene that made you cry in anime? Because like I watched a few sad ones before. I've not tried the Anohana and stuff. Like I've tried some sad ones. There are generally sad ones,
Oh yeah.
but this is gonna sound really, really weird. The anime scene that made me cry was in I think episode 22 the Fate Apocrypha.
Oh, okay.
Spoiler alert, by
Welcome.
the way.
Yeah, I
It's
haven't
so weird.
watched Fate at all.
Yeah, but it's so weird. Like, it's the death of a character. I don't know if I should I spoil it or should
I
I
guess
not?
spoiler alert. I guess. I
I
mean,
guess spoiler
everyone in
alert,
Fate kind of dies, right? So you have to be more
sort of, but like
specific.
this is like this is Fate Apocrypha. A favorite character of mine, like Kairi Shishigo, and he dies, and it was the scene that made me tear up. I'm like, mm. There was like a legit tear rolling down. I'm like, oh. And every time I talk about it with my friends, like, out of all the animes you watch, that's the thing that makes you tear up.
Yeah. What about what about Plastic Memories? What about
I'm
other
like,
sad
my
core
heart was like,
animes?
they were sad, but I'm like, nah, I did not cry. But
This
like
is
when that
like
happened,
this is depression right here.
this man dying, that's depression right there.
It's not even like FMA, with you know, uh,
The Chimera scene, Mina
yeah,
Chimera scene.
with I think like a major, I forgot the name, but like a major character kind of died, and his daughter was like, oh, he had to do
Oh
all his,
yeah,
he had
when
to finish all his work.
oh that hurts. But like yeah, Fate Apocrypha was the first anime that ever made me cry. Weird, I know, but how about you?
I think it's
What's
fair
your
enough.
first anime?
It's like you get you like a character and you see him just suddenly die. It's like, oh shit, like the shock
Oh shit.
just sets in. For me, it was
Oh,
Anohana. It's a
of
very
course.
mainstream answer, I know, but it's Anohana. Even to
I
this
mean, it's
day,
mainstream.
like you play Secret Base. It's like I get like flashbacks. It's like, oh god, Menma.
You
It's like,
gotta
we
cry
found
in the
you.
middle of the streets.
It's like someone just plays Secret Base loudly. It's like, just
You
cries in
crumple in the middle of.
just cries in the middle of the road. Uh, but yeah, just episode 11 and 12 was just sad core. It was like, oh
This is
god, I gotta hold back tears. Oh god, I'm looking like a little bitch.
this is gonna sound heretical, but like I have not watched Anohana.
That's fine. I mean, it's more heretical to think it's not good. Just kidding. It's fine. It's fine. I
I'm
guess
gonna
it's more
I'm gonna
subjective. I
talk
guess.
I'm gonna talk to you like one day. I'm like, hey, Aaron, Anohana is shit.
You're lucky you're not in decking distance.
I'm gonna bike over to your house and beat you, you wolf.
Like,
Yeah, but
yeah, I understand why some people wouldn't think it's wouldn't think it's good. I mean, looking back, it's like, most of the time you just forget everything from 1 to 10, and then the
Yeah.
memorable parts come in 11 and 12 when the sadness really hits.
when the depression hits.
I mean, Angel Beats kind of made me sad too, when they started, spoiler alert, they started disappearing. One by one, it's like they started graduating. In which case, like, moving on to be reincarnated, which is very wholesome. Especially the the one with Yui. Have you watched Angel Beats?
I've not watched Angel Beats.
Oh
I have
damn.
not watched Angel Beats. I was
You
gonna
should.
say
Oh damn,
I have
you
not
should.
watched Angel Beats, by the way.
Yeah, but that was really really sad. I think you can watch a clip of that somewhere on YouTube. It's like
But yeah, no.
it's like I don't know. Should I? Are you interested in actually hearing about the scene?
I mean, no stopping you now.
Yeah. It was sad
Yeah, just
because
say it.
turns out in the past life, Yui, because she's so energetic, right? She's those typical energetic, the pink hair, energetic
types.
pink, Genki type, yeah. And her hair is pink, typical. And it turns out because she's a Genki because in her past life she's like paralyzed, like neck down.
Oh,
So
she was
it's like
quadriplegic?
the afterlife is like a way for her to kind of finally, live out her youth,
Oh.
moving and all that shit. and when it's time for her to move on, it's like so one of the I guess main protags, the best friend of the main protag, kind of just tells her that he'll find her despite like 3 billion people. He'll find her.
Somehow, I
Yeah,
guess.
somehow.
It's
And
it's
the ending
anime.
scene
Don't
was
have
really really
to
wholesome too, because it actually happens. Like when
Oh,
I don't know if it's canon or anything, but it's like they reincarnated, and then he swings the like the guy was in this baseball match, right? And
mm,
he swings the bat, it hits the ball, but then it hits the window, the hospital window, and then he finds her there and meets her.
oh, would be funny if it hits her and kills her.
No, it won't. It didn't. It just smashes the window, and it's like, oh shit. Now I gotta go get it.
Man,
Yeah. Okay.
anime, has that way of like eliciting those kinds of emotions out of us. It's
Oh
like it's
yeah,
really good.
it's like watching
Yeah.
a sad movie, I guess.
God damn. Anyways, so how about you? Any animes you've been watching at the moment
Hmm.
or previously watched?
I have dr- I have officially I have officially paused when it comes to food wars.
That's unfortunate. Did you
No,
just
no. I
finish?
will finish it. I'm on season 2.
Nice.
I have not continued since. I'm sorry, there's so
Because you
many
were
anime. There's so many animes
you
out there.
said didn't you watch like Shirobako
Yeah, I
recently?
did. It was amazing. It's basically an anime about making anime. That's a
An anime.
really nice. I do recommend it. Uh, I kind of watched it because I thought, hey, I might have missed a few greatest hits during the 2015.
Yeah.
And when I looked it up on Google, yeah, Shirobako just came in there, just appeared out of nowhere. It's like, oh, this looks pretty nice. The dojins are pretty good too.
And oh my god, dude. Link me. I'm kidding.
About to launch. I'm about to send up some nuclear codes.
But yeah, I mean, it's always I always enjoyed like there's always meta aspects anime can explore too,
Yeah, I
which is
mean, you did watch the new game, right?
yeah, an anime about making a game
Yeah, cute girls
like
making a
that.
game. Amazing.
It's amazing.
Just cute
Koyagami,
girls. Yeah.
they're cute as
What
hell.
up, call gang? Let's go.
Cocaine. Yeah, did you know she shares the same VA as uh Emmy from
Eh,
Atarako
Emmy.
Mausama,
Oh,
Yusa,
nice. That's
and
for
also Ria's Grammary, which is very,
yes, High
very
School DxD.
high school DxD, which is, by the way, I'm watching right now during No
Ah.
Not November,
Oh.
like an insane person.
It's like you're playing with fire at this point.
Yeah, I am.
It's
It's
like,
like,
what is this? Try not to nut challenge?
yeah, I'm like, oh my, every episode, I'm like, oh, I have to be strong. I have to be.
I'm honestly pretty weak, honestly.
Oh, really?
It's like I have to stay away from
I mean,
anything. If I ever want to take this event seriously, I have to stay away from anything. That's like I have to stay away from anime titties, or else
and
I'll
it's
just end up
unfortunate.
just losing it.
Yeah, because like I'm also watching the uncensored version, so I'm like I'm singing their bear. I'm like, oh my god,
I'm
oh.
kind of interested in watching now.
Sure, if you want to
I read
lose.
the manga. I think it was the yeah
Mhm.
I read the manga, but I never got into the anime.
Mhm.
Honestly, it was the same
I
time
mean,
I was reading like To Love Ru, very
of course,
which is
very great.
a great manga series. At least to me until Darkness.
Uh,
Honestly, it
I
kind of
think
just went all downhill for me when Darkness finally hit.
wasn't it like I heard the story. It's because who was the first main girl they were focusing? Like
It
Rito's
was
crush.
mostly
What was
Lala
her name?
at the time. It was mostly Lala. So it was focusing
No,
on the
no. How about the
relationship
other
of Lala and Rito, and also Sairenji. Uh,
Sirenji? I think I
yes.
heard this story somewhere because like Sirenji was actually based off. Don't quote me on this, by the way. I read it on somewhere online. I can't remember where it is, but like, don't quote me on this because I'm scared that I might get sued.
What the hell?
Just like I heard, it's because I wasn't Sirenji like she was barely a focus on darkness anymore.
Yeah, a lot of
Would you say
the old casts that were focused on the first series, they were just sort of there in darkness. It mostly focused on Lala's sisters, right? Momo
Momo and
and I forgot the other
the
one.
other chick, the flat chick?
It's mostly focused on the harem plan, right? Which okay, fine, nice. It's an okay plot point, but honestly, I just dig these simple times. I know it's like, oh, back in my day, right? It's like, no.
Oh
Uh,
my
it was like I missed the simple times when it was just shenanigans, and of course the love triangle. It's not an entire not an entire like not an entire cast of girls like getting all the attention. Although I think even in the first series, there were like hints of it. It's like, of course, the student council president falling for Rito, of course, and of course the
Everyone,
possible little sister route, of course, because why not?
but I heard this somewhere. Don't quote me on this, but I heard that one Sirenji was based off the mangaka's wife,
Oh, that's
like the design.
oh, that's sweet.
Design. And after they divorced, she kind of didn't want to be a part of it anymore. That's why the
I
focus
see.
strayed away from her.
No wonder. It's like, no,
But
I
I don't know.
can't do
Just
Cyrenji dirty like this. Come on. Oh
yeah, but like
man, they
I
you
just read it.
can't do
But like if
Cyrenji dirty
that's
like
true,
this.
yeah,
I,
unfortunate, but
it's one of those cases where I don't mind either of them winning. Actually, it's like
because
Lala or Cyrenji doesn't matter. I like them both.
Kotegawa, Kotegawa, come on, man.
I don't know. She's like an underrated pick though.
Yeah, she has a stick up her ass, but like I always told you, I'm always Aaron. The girls like I'm into in anime are the type of girl Aaron hates when
Yeah,
every time he watches anime. Like
freaking
it questions me.
freaking
Like
Erin, I swear to God.
like Aaron tells me like, did you enjoy just being shit talked by these girls? I just say yes, I do.
Yeah, understandable. Have a good day.
Understandable. But yeah, it's weird. Like ecchi anime as like this really weird place for like a lot of us. You know.
Yeah, I was caught reading to Love Ru in class at one
Oh,
point.
oh yeah, and the manga's
It
uncensored.
was like a free time. It was free time. I was like I
Mm.
was just hammering away at the first series. It's like
And Aaron got
some girl in
caught
my
reading. I
class just caught
remember
me.
that.
Aaron, what are you reading now? What are you reading there? Oh shit. I just pressed home. I just closed the shit out of my tablet at that point.
Oh
So
my
no,
god! It
what
was
do you
the
mean? What do
time.
you mean?
Didn't
What do you mean? I'm not reading anything.
you have your
I'm
tablet?
reading it.
You were bringing to school? Aaron,
What?
was it on the tablet you used to bring that school?
Yeah, it's a manga. It's a manga. It's a tablet that I still actually use to this day, just
Oh
to
yeah,
read all sorts of manga.
true.
uh, it's nothing. It's just what are you reading there? Oh, it's One Piece.
Nothing. This is a fighting manga. Yes, you can't make up an excuse.
Oh man, it's not what you think.
But, you know,
It's not what you think. I swear.
but ecchi anime. Like, what's your like opinion on ecchi anime in general?
It's great. It's God's masterpiece.
God, it is. It's strange. Like, it's like all the problems the anime industry people always. It's the glaring problems that the anime industry. People criticize it for. Over objectification and stuff like that. But I'm like, Yeah, but I'm watching it exactly for it.
I think
Like I'm watching
it's a
it.
matter of cultural differences. I think. Uh, I think it's a fact that Japanese are more open when it comes to that kind of thing.
That is true. I
Yeah.
would say that is true because I watch a few Japanese drama, and when they get into like topics about sex and
I
stuff
think
like
they
that, they
have that
usually
shit
tend.
on. They have that shit on TV. They put that shit on TV. You know.
And yeah, the
They act,
Japanese are pretty open about that stuff. So maybe
yeah. It's a
it
matter of
doesn't bother
people
them.
just I think most of the people complaining about this I don't know. It's like maybe they just don't understand that this is a kind of a normal thing. Okay, there we go. I'm about to get
I
canceled.
Oh no, but like
First
for
episode.
me, people maybe the problem that usually there's fan service in like anime outside of ecchi, which I guess would bother some folks. Like I'm watching this for
Oh
this for
yeah,
the
there's
action and
some
stuff like that.
times where it's kind of like I don't know, overdone, I guess.
Yeah, the fan service,
hmm There are
and
some that are
maybe
really fan service and they know it, right? Like High School
yeah,
DxD, it's like they know it.
they know what they're doing. High School of the Dead, To Love Ru,
Yeah. Uh,
How Not to.
recently, ano ba, Ishuzoku reviewers or
Oh,
interspecies reviewers.
interspecies. My
Very
God,
fun
the
anime.
controversy,
I do recommend
the
it if you
controversy
don't.
that
Yeah, holy shit. That was
my
really
God.
really fun, and it's like the company that was releasing it. It's like they didn't know that it was. They didn't know it was an anime like that, right? So they just
I
suddenly
didn't
pulled it off
personally.
of the out of their service. I think it was Funimation. I think
I think it was no, it was. I think it was Crunchyroll that did that.
they
They
showed that
pulled.
shit and they didn't even know what they were do. They didn't even know what they had.
Yeah, but
Honestly, I think
it's
it was a
like one of
mistake.
those.
Oh, sorry, what?
Hey, no, it kind of was because like the only thing that it did was ignite this fury of just because you can't accept it, and then they suddenly. I think who was the YouTuber who started it? Who told his fans to put interspecies reviewers at the number one in like my anime list. I forgot the YouTube.
I don't know. I forgot. But did they succeed at least?
I think the last thing I saw is like it was behind Full Metal Alchemist at the
Oh
number
shit,
two
that's
spot.
close enough. That's close enough.
Close
Props to
enough.
these guys. Props.
But I gotta
It really
praise it,
deserves that,
interspecies
even for a
reviewers.
short time.
Yeah, for interspecies reviewers, it really pushed the boundaries of the things you can do in an anime within the lines.
Yeah.
My
Have
God,
you watched it though?
I have not personally watched it.
I watched the
I like,
first few episodes. I'm still working on. I'm still trying to watch it. In between the series that I'm watching. It's really
yeah, I
fun.
mean, like,
I do recommend it. It's just
it's,
it's bad for and
it's
no not November. That's for sure.
really.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's kind of hard watching ecchi anime,
yeah.
especially when you have parents at home. Because, like, oh my God, oh, you can get walked in on a very unfortunate scene,
Yeah. But I don't.
which is
I
my
just don't give a
dilemma.
fuck at this point.
Which is my dilemma. That's why I have a hard time trying to finish up High School DxD so much because, like, there's a paranoia like my door's gonna open and like you're gonna see what
Just be
I'm
a chat,
watching.
dude.
Uh,
Just be a chat. Jess, are you watching ecchi anime? Yes.
Just what's ecchi
Just
anime? I
Chad
don't know.
face. Chad face. Yes.
Ano ba?
Uh,
Is that about sex? Yes, it
yes.
is, and it's amazing. Is that
It's
a
what is
naked
that?
woman?
Are you watching hentai? Yes, and it's a masterpiece.
Yes, and it's amazing. Yeah. High School DxD. It's like baby's first NG anime.
I didn't realize it had 3 seasons though. I thought it only had like
Actually,
one. And it's like, oh,
it has
okay,
four.
read the manga.
Actually, it has four. By the way, like
Oh shit,
the
really?
last one was the last one was released around 2018.
Oh
So it's
nice.
fairly recent.
2014
Yeah.
me would have squeed. Like,
I
oh
know.
shit, there's 4 seasons of this.
Damn.
Because last I checked, it was like
Watch
only
it.
like 60 chapters at the time. I don't know. It's like I was really like pumped up for the for more chapters. Because at the
But, you
time it
know,
was
it's
having
fun.
a hard time finding translators. I think.
Yung mga
Yeah,
proper
it's a dilemma
scanlator.
for a lot of these projects.
Yeah. Which I get. It's thankless work because I doubt most of them are getting paid for it. Anyways.
Oh yeah, props to all these translators. Y'all are heroes.
Y'all are your heroes. So
Also,
thank
these
you.
translators, typesetters. There's a lot of people involved actually.
Definitely.
Sometimes one
And yeah,
person does everything all at once. It's crazy.
it's crazy. But yeah, with High School DxD, I finally get the hype. Like, everyone simps for Rias.
Of
And I'm like,
course.
when I watched it, I finally, well, I get it. I
Yeah,
simp
so you
now.
were finally enlightened.
Oh, like this. I
Oh
get
my
it now.
god.
She's amazing.
I mean, yeah, I think
Which
a
is,
lot of them are.
yeah, kind of. Like, I'm still in working on season 2. Like, a lot of them, main girls barely have anything focused on them. Maybe it'll change, but it's fun for now.
Have you watched Monster Musume?
Monster Musume. I have not watched Monster Musume. Oh my god,
Dude,
I cannot
you're
believe it.
missing out. What do you want, cute
Monster
monster
girls.
girls? Bruh.
Oh, I love cute
I always
monster
wanted to
girls.
get enveloped in slime.
How about like the snake girl? I forgot what they're
Oh
called.
yeah, I forgot her name. Yeah. Honestly, it's a really really fun series. It's just hijinks. Of course, each monster girl wanting the pro tags. You know, wanting the pro
Dingaling.
tags PP. Of course,
Yeah.
the spider girl there is really really 10 out of 10 to be honest. Would
I don't know,
get
for me,
would get.
most harem animes. For me, mostly harem animes. I'm kind of indifferent towards them. Like, I'm not a fan of most of them.
uh, I'm honestly a fan of where uh where the couple is already defined, and and of course the uh and the story revolves around their hijinks as a couple.
Oh my
That's kind
god,
of why I
that's
like
why.
Tonikaku at the moment. I
Hmm?
forgot the name.
Tonikawa,
Ton Yeah, something like that.
Tonikaku Kawaii.
Yeah,
This is
that one. Tonikaku Kawaii. I might have
yeah.
butchered the
Fly me over to it.
pronunciation there for a second, but oh, okay then.
It's fine, but like it's one of my. I'm watching it this season. It's actually pretty good. I enjoy the anime. It has a lot of anime references in it,
Oh
which
yeah,
is
I
so
I
funny
I
when you.
I noticed that. Especially they're really it's really strange to have a Danganronpa reference in that kind of anime.
Yeah, it's got Slum Dunk references. It's got a couple of Fate references. Recently,
Like it
which
knows
is the
it's a rom
funniest shit.
com. Yeah, and it embraces it.
It is fun. Anime references in an anime. It's always fun.
Yeah. So okay. So what else? There anything else you wanna discuss?
Ooh, what else can I discuss? Maybe I just. How about some? Did you watch any animes from the previous season?
Oh shit. Not much actually. Right now, I'm actually going way back. I'm actually watching uh, uh Silver Spoon, which
Oh,
yeah, if in case,
oh, I know that.
because yesterday the power went out, right? It was a massive typhoon here.
Like, Rolly was not a fan of
Yeah,
Weebshit. We were supposed to
we
record
were
it
we were supposed to
yesterday.
record yesterday, right? It's like, but the power just went out and it was just flickering all over. So it's like, okay, fine. No internet. Good thing I have some anime saved on my phone, and so I did. Like I watched Silver Spoon, and 4 episodes in, and it's pretty good. It's pretty comfy. It's
Oh,
a nice comedy. about farming, and I'm learning quite a lot about farming. Actually, it's really interesting.
Actually, did you know Silver Spoon is like it's the same mangaka of Full Metal Alchemist?
Oh, that's really nice. That's a nice transition
Yeah,
from you know, pure action to comfy farm life.
so strange.
I guess it's one of those
Hiromi
cases
Araka.
where, okay, it's like, all right, I've already done a lot of action and all that. Just take me back to the, comfy farm. Let's take this
Comfy
back to
man.
the comfy agricultural life. Honestly, I guess it's one of those cases as a writer. I guess it's like you want to change
Yeah,
the pace.
true. And
Honestly, it's an
if she really
amazing.
does good,
He did an amazing job. Oh, sorry.
she by the way,
She.
it's a girl, Aaron. How
I'm
dare
so
you?
sorry.
Cancel.
Oh boy.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh. Yeah. I can't believe there were 2 seasons of that. So I'm looking forward to watching a lot of it. It makes me want to be a farmer in Japan. It looks like a nice, comfy life.
I mean, yeah. But you always have to be careful because anime tends to romanticize stuff.
Yeah. It's of course, as with everything, just like cooking.
That's with everything.
You aren't going to make women you aren't going to make women orgasm, but just by your own cooking.
Yeah, that's a thing. Every weeaboo should have a self-awareness about anime is not reality.
Yeah. So you want to talk
You're
about
not gonna
okay. Oh my god.
you're gonna shit talk weeaboos for a few minutes.
Yeah. Fuck these weeaboos.
And it
Says a weeaboo.
says a we
In a
yeah,
weeaboo podcast. Yes.
in a weeaboo podcast. Yeah,
Uh so you want to talk about
anime ain't you.
being a weeb in this country.
Oh man,
You see,
it's
okay, you
it's
start.
it, it's got its pros and cons, I guess, with
Hmm.
everything. Because anime here is like surprisingly big. Despite sometimes the contrary, like anime is pretty big. I mean, conventions are a huge example of it.
Oh yeah. Actually, it's not as you aren't going to how can I say this? You aren't going to be shunned by society just by being a weeb, that's for sure. In fact, a lot of people are
But
probably gonna relate to you if you are. It's actually much more
yeah,
fun to be an open weeb.
even though you should. I mean, you're weeaboo. Fuck you. I'm kidding.
Uh, but yeah, it's like the cons here are crazy. I guess we should tell them about a little bit about cons.
Yeah, cons here are like they're amazing because you're attending an event of a community about this piece of entertainment you're so passionate about, and you see other people
Oh
on it
yeah,
as well.
it is definitely especially with friends. It is very very fun to attend one of these cons.
Very very fun.
And I and me and Jess actually attend a lot of these yearly, right?
Yearly, yeah.
Yeah.
And Gino and one of our friends recently, we went to a couple with him.
Oh
It was
yeah.
fun.
Too bad this year got of course got canceled
Yeah,
because of Corona,
got banned. Damn.
which is a shame
But
because I'm really
it's just a shame.
wanting to. I really wanna buy some
Figurines.
great figurines of my of whatever waifus as usual. Uh, Maybe this time I
Yeah,
can have a little bit of a Boku no Hero Academia figurine this time. I haven't bought a
yeah.
figurine actually
Mm,
because I'm a
Gonna buy
cheapskate.
Uraraka. Gonna
Oh,
buy Uraraka.
probably or a Froppy or
Bro.
what. Honestly, I'm looking for a nice thing that whatever actually catches my attention. So I'll be looking forward to 2021. So hopefully this
AnimeCon 2021.
yeah, I'll be
So yeah,
looking forward to it.
the community here in the Philippines, is great.
Yes, very very
and
active actually. Lots of
very active.
cosplaying, lots of discussions. Very nice.
Very nice. But like, obviously, the glaring cons, like, it's not always the merchandise. That's one my biggest
Yes, it's
cons, I
a coin
guess.
flip,
It's kind of hard.
honestly, whether or not it's gonna be good or
Yep.
you're not gonna find anything, or it's just gonna be a bunch of shirts.
Yeah. It's
Which,
like,
uh,
especially with the figurines
oh,
collections that you
yeah,
can have. It's like, it's either animes you never heard or some of the most popular ones you never got into.
oh
It's,
yeah, definitely. If you, I think the trick there is to not have a specific series in mind and just let fate draw the cards for you, right? It's like,
yeah, definitely. I think that's a good advice. Is don't think, don't assume this anime you just watched is gonna be there unless it's an extremely popular one like maybe One Piece or Naruto or Sao.
yeah, there's a lot of Sao.
There's a lot of Sao. I
And
can't
honestly, I
personally
feel
get into
yeah,
Sao.
I think it's a given that you will have to spend a lot of money for the best shit.
Mm,
Because I do remember one of our friends spending like 12 or so K or maybe 8K pesos
around.
around that range for a single Fate figurine. It's like it's a huge one and it's a good one, but holy shit, that's a lot of money. You know, it's like 100 or so bucks in US conversion.
But it's his money, so
Yeah, but
we have
still,
no
you know,
say in it.
so expect whenever you're in a con in the Philippines, expect to pay a little bit when it
I
comes
mean, my
to
REM
getting the good shit.
800 because REM is so popular. There's so much
Oh yeah, you
figurines
got
on
lucky
there.
there. By the way, you got real
I got
lucky.
$800
But do
REM
expect
figurine.
more. But with ReZero season 2, I think it will. I think you came at the right time because I think
Yeah,
these prices will skyrocket a little bit at least with
yeah,
season
but
2 in
I
the
only
right.
got what,
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
but I already got what I got REM, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're already satisfied. You can die. You can die in
I guess
peace.
but I still want more.
Of course.
After,
Initially, I had the mindset that it's like I don't have a space in my house. Maybe when I get my own apartment, that's probably like the best time to just go all out and finally fill my room with all kinds of waifus. But I figured, it's like I guess I'll keep them all in box today and then put them all in display come the right time. That's my new mindset now.
and cosplaying is also really fun,
Oh
which
yeah.
is I personally cosplay. Everyone here cosplays.
Yes, I have cosplayed and it's fun. I've cosplayed Nagito Komaeda like 4 times already. I think 4 times already. Yeah, 4 times already. It's very fun,
Yeah.
especially when there are a lot of people wanting to take pictures with me. It's very nice to see them, smiling, and it's like seeing them happy. It's like they're happy to see their favorite character uh,
And, it's always like a
present.
surprise to know like there's still a fan base despite thinking that maybe it's gone. And it'd still be surprised. Oh, it still has a fan base.
Yes.
It's always.
I think every series, unless it's really really obscure, right? I think
Mhm.
there will always I think there will always be I don't know like fans like happy to see that kind of see representate like some representation of their fandom in their in an event.
And yeah, that's life as a weeaboo in the Philippines. God damn.
Yeah, it's like it's yeah,
It's a
it's
dice roll.
really really fun. But regardless, it's still really
Yeah.
really hard to get like legit media in this country.
Yeah.
We're
True.
our
I,
Crunchyroll here is gimped.
uh,
This is
it's so weird, so neutered. Our Netflix
yeah.
selection, anime Netflix. I don't mind. But it's like it could be more.
Yeah,
Oh
because
well.
uh because there's a lot of things missing due to region restrictions. So
Mm.
there was that one time, right, where I signed up to Crunchyroll because my little brother wanted to watch some Kuroko no Basuke. And I was
Oh,
like, all right,
nice.
fine. We got the Crunchyroll app in the smart TV, right? We had the Sony TV with Android in it. So when I signed up, it's like there's barely nothing there, right? I tried the free trial, like the 7 day one. It's like there's barely anything there. Yeah, there's Naruto, there's the usual stuff, but nothing much. It wasn't until you know we tried Netflix is when okay, so that's where Kuroko no Basuke went. But then it took a while for any of these anime to show up, right? Back in 2018 or some 2017, it was like it's like a barren wasteland.
Mm.
So you had no other choice but to go to these pirate sites, right? You had to go to Nya or maybe Nine Anime, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe Kiss Anime, but rest in peace.
Rest in peace. You were fine.
It was one of those sites that uh, when you were getting into anime, it was like the go-to site. Or in my case, there could be an anime that wasn't present in anywhere else, and turns out Kiss Anime right here is so convenient. It had that.
Yeah, because there are definitely drawbacks when you live in a place like ours. But
Yeah, third world
yeah,
country.
third world country. But we enjoy the things we have and the things we can get
Definitely.
our hands on.
Yeah,
Definitely,
definitely.
we appreciate we
Even if
appreciate stuff.
yeah, yes, even if we bought a figurine that looks nothing like the that looks nothing like the character, but hey, it's only like 800.
Whatever, it's cheap. So yeah,
uh,
I
so I guess that's it, huh?
yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, we could still talk some more, but maybe
We'll save it
save some
for
more
the
for the next
I guess,
episodes.
yeah, we'll save it for the next episode. So please do tune in to our episode 2, and thank you all for watching or
Thank
listening.
you, listening to us. Thank you. Don't forget to
Bye.
subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.